business activities.
There's business development activities here. I don't disagree with that. I guess my question is if we ultimately want to be viewed as a global center of excellence, at some point we're going to have to expand our reach beyond Virginia.
Couldn't agree more. But I was only thinking that we first had to be viewed as the Virginia excellence. So all I was trying to do, I was trying not to have somebody, let's say, that has a company that has a main presence or home office in Virginia find themselves not, for whatever reason, being on the board, founding board, when somebody from New Jersey or New York was. And I don't know, maybe that won't create any difficulty. I don't know. It was just an initial thought that since we were setting up the founding board, which can always be expanded, especially from the global application and things of that nature, that we might want to consider staying to Virginia companies. But that's something, you're the recruitment committee. If you have a will to go outside of Virginia, then you need to say it here. We need to, because when we listed these, we didn't list anybody that wasn't doing business in Virginia.
I would say hold off for now.
So I'm fine with that.
Maybe we have
I
a
guess,
growth strategy later that reaches out.
Yes, sir.
I'm fine with that. I guess just educate me a little bit on Bechtel. Where is Bechtel in Virginia?
Bechtel's on the authority.
But do they have a presence in Virginia?
I believe that
They have an office in Virginia. I don't know
I
how
believe
big
that
it
they
is.
moved their corporate headquarters recently moved from Maryland to Virginia.
Really?
No.
No,
They're
that's
still in Frederick.
Frederick.
I don't think
Okay.
so.
Their corporate headquarters are in Frederick, but they have an
It-
office in Virginia, but I
Gotcha.
cannot sit here and tell you it's 20 people.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
And the GE Hitachi?
Arlington.
Arlington?
Yeah.
Just an office, and I mean, is that
Pretty much a floor, so it's the 11th floor of the 11th floor of a building right in downtown. I've been there before.
And I think that a lot of some of those things is, a few years ago, there was, I think that Charlotte, North Carolina was able to capture a lot of,
Charlotte's got a lot of people.
yeah.
in Charlotte.
So there is a lot of companies that are originally kind of were focusing in Virginia that they have kind of moved some of their focus to Charlotte, North Carolina. So in that sense, we kind of lost a little bit the train in some of those things, but we may regain some of that leadership elsewhere.
Does Westinghouse have an office here in Virginia?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I initially had them on my list, and I could not find any location of an office, so I scratched it.
No, but there's probably some fuel suppliers and uranium suppliers that probably would.
Well, Urenco is in Virginia.
Urenco?
Urenco is in Virginia. I no, check with that, but I'm pretty sure that Urenco has offices in Virginia. It's,
I know
not in
Urenco's got an
Virginia.
office in Bethesda. I didn't know if it had an office in Virginia or not.
I don't know.
Well, let's take an action.
I mean, I know that Urenco was present at a few of the original meetings for the creation of the consortium, so I have no idea.
You spell Urenco?
Urenco.
Urenco.
You can check.
So I think as a committee, we've sort of generally agreed that for now, our initial goal-in position will be a company who has headquarters or an office and doing business in Virginia, correct? And if we do that as our going-in position, acknowledging that we can always expand that, we start doing the global expansion activities, we'll check and see if Urenco has an office. That's why I was, and these entities that do business and basically benefit from nuclear science technology in their respective states, such as Westinghouse, that's the reason why I was trying to include them, Davis. There was like a recognition that, why would you not be included? So.
Well, they hire our students.
About
Not all of them.
It's on the list.
Yeah. So Huntington, our Newport building, or
Yeah.
whatever, yeah, they're here.
So,
So
over the top.
another company that I,
The Norfolk Naval Shipyard is,
Oh.
I got different for overhauls. But that's, it's Norfolk Naval Shipyard.
All of their,
I don't know if it's government or not, but there's a lot of nuclear overhaul work going on.
What am I stumbling on? That was so many decades ago. I'll find out too.
Yeah, no, so-
had that.
another company that I can't remember the name, but maybe Jerry will know this. There is a major nuclear medical supplier in Virginia, and I don't remember their name. It's called something like Virginia Medical or something like that. Maybe you remember. I was trying to check. because at the very beginning, I remember in some previous version of this, Christy Morton was asking me for potential members of the board. We actually checked with our colleagues in the medical campus, and we got a number of medical companies. So maybe you remember the name of these companies. I don't.
Not sure. So Urenco has an office in Arlington, Wilson Boulevard, next to my office.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
So it does have an office in
Yeah, I
Virginia?
do.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for
Yeah,
that.
that's what I thought.
And you can't find one for Westinghouse, can
I
you?
can check.
Excuse me. Be right back.
Certainly.
Toshiba, Westinghouse, that's still on the market.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so she.
those were ones that was,
Well, I know we had Toshiba, so you sort of drugged them in as a result of that.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. if
But that's Toshiba American Nuclear
Toshiba-
Energy, that's really Tane, and that's a different entity and organization than Westinghouse.
And those more reactor designs. not so
Yeah,
much
they're more the
fuel.
entity, yeah.
Yeah.
They're really that entity that's really doing the South Texas project, guys. They just haven't have an office yet. So what's it look like, Ollie?
Check. This one. I think the website is more difficult.
Germany had a more difficult website to figure out where they're going from.
Well, we only had one person leave. Do we need to take a nature break and resume in 5 or 10 minutes, gentlemen, ladies of the?
Yeah, ready.
All right, very well.
So
Well, I
let's
did
take a
some,
5-minute break or something.
yeah,
like
we have
that.
almost 10 minutes after 11. Why don't we return at 20 after 11, okay?
Okay.
So we're adjourned for the next 10 minutes.
Okay.